Today we're going to take a look at a laser by Eagline. This is their latest 195C laser measurer. So this is a really cool laser measurer for a few different reasons. We'll start off with what you get. Number one, you get the laser. You get a rubber removable cover that helps protect the laser. It comes with batteries. So the batteries slip in the back here. So you're getting two AAA batteries that just slide in the back, and then we just clip on the cover. So you're also getting a little protective cover with a belt clip on the back. You're getting a small little pencil with a red lead. You're getting a lanyard which can hook on to the laser itself, so you can wear it around your wrist, so if you drop it, it's not going to fall down on the ground. And of course the little box with instructions. Okay, so let's get into the features of this laser. To turn it on, just hold down the on button, turns on. Now we'll go to the menu and we have a whole bunch of different functions here. There's a lot to choose from. We've got the level, we've got the ability to take area. We have stakeout on this. That means if you're doing, say, railings, or if you're doing a fence, you can actually stake out exactly where the center of each and every post or picket goes. So that's a really handy thing to do. It's also great if you are hanging photos. You can scroll this along the wall and it'll tell you exactly where that center point is for your measurement. So stakeout is a really handy option. It has some indirect measuring in here. So if you were trying to figure out a height of a building or a house and you can't get to the bottom of the house to measure up, you can actually measure the house in a few different ways. There's a 3-point way, there's a 2-point way. That's where you're measuring right at the house, and then you measure at the peak. And by doing that, it can figure out the height of that house. That's really handy if you were doing takeoffs. Maybe you're trying to figure out area for siding, so you want to know how high a building is. That is one feature that is really handy to have. When you're measuring, you have 3 different areas you can measure from on this laser: from the front, from the middle, or from the back. I typically measure from the back. That way I'm putting it right up against a wall or against a baseboard or a tree or something like that. This laser measurer will measure 195 feet in distance, and its accuracy is plus or minus 1/16 of an inch. So extremely accurate. That's really important when you're doing baseboard measurements. For example, you want your baseboards to fit really tight. I really like to have a really accurate laser measurer. Now, another really cool thing is the app. You can actually take photos and measure, and the measurements go right onto the app. There's an app called MeasureMate. It's on the App Store. Get that, and you can pair this right up to your phone with the Bluetooth, and it's really, really easy to do. You can see here we've got the laser pointing at my hand, so it's a red dot. Using this outside, sometimes it can be hard to see, so that's kind of normal with any laser. They aren't the greatest for outside. I typically am using these indoors where you can see them really, really well. Now there's also a timer feature on this, which is quite unique. I've never seen that on a laser before. So there's a timer feature on here. You press that. Now you can actually change the amount of seconds. So I'm just gonna go 3 seconds, turn it on, it's gonna count down to 3, and then it's gonna take the measurement. So it's really handy if you're working by yourself and you can set this up, and maybe you gotta run down to the other side of the building to make sure that the laser is right on your mark where you need it to be measuring. Because sometimes if you're measuring 195 feet, you can't actually see it. You could set this to 15 seconds, run down there, make sure the dot is on your mark, and then it will actually take the measurement for you within 15 seconds. Really cool to have that feature. I've never seen that feature on another laser measurer, and I have a lot of different laser measurers. So another cool thing on here is when you're taking a laser measurement, there's actually a little level on here which keeps you straight, so you're not actually skewing the laser out of skew, because sometimes you might be measuring on a bit of an angle, then that will affect your measurement. All right guys, I hope the video was helpful. Until next time, keep on crushing it, and we'll catch you later.